Because the bottom of the line, they don't want poor people to have specialized care, fair and quality care. They don't mind doing emergency or terminally ill, because let's keep it real, if you diagnosed terminally ill, your time already been marked, right? So they know you ain't we ain't gotta worry much about paying for you. But my problem is this: if you can take emergency Medicaid dollars and we can come to see, you can bill for that, then you can take them specialized kids that we need. Because let's keep it real, Cleveland Clinic didn't start until 2014 actually taking black folks, poor black folks. Once caresource got involved, right? Because I know y'all remember when we marched down that street, yes, about that lady that got shot in her leg, and she ended up dying because she had to go to Metro. Y'all remember us marching? Yep. We're gonna let caresource know we want y'all to go and get back to negotiating with Cleveland Clinic. And the reason why we want you to get back to negotiating with Cleveland Clinic, because I don't know about y'all, but Cleveland Clinic saved my life. I was sleeping, and in my sleep, I had a heart attack. And through the grace of God, I was able to wake up out my sleep with this chest pain and tell my significant other, who's a man, that baby, I'm having chest pain. You need to call the ambulance. And when I got to the hospital, I had 2 stents put in my heart. All right? And to show you how specialized Cleveland Clinic is, they put the stents in through my wrist. Okay? But then after I was there a couple of days, my heart kept having spasms. I had this disease called vasospasm. Only 5% of the population in the nation even experiences. Cleveland Clinic is the only facility that could actually service this vasospasm. I can't go to UH. I can't go to Marymount. I had to go to where this doctor called Dr. Hepler. He been around so long, it was Jesus, the Holy Spirit, it was the God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and Hepler. Because these young doctors they don't even know the symptoms. I take so many calcium beta blockers. I take about 4 of them daily. I take 10 pills a day. I take 4 calcium beta blockers. All right? Usually you only get 1. I take 4 because of the spasms. But it helps me maintain. I'm not really worried about myself, because the vasospasm in itself, they gonna want to keep me, because I'm a test rat. I'm a rat. I'm a lab rat. It's something rare. So they gonna want to keep me. I'm worried about the other folks who come there. See, let me tell you something. Cleveland Clinic, how many of y'all can say you got knee pain? How many of you got knee pain? How many of y'all, since you got this knee pain and been talking to doctors, they've been telling you need a knee replacement? Well, let me tell you, at Cleveland Clinic, they got some foam. They got some foam that they can shoot in between your knee. And it make you a brand new woman, brand new man. And they've been doing it for 5 years on the athletes. So they know it ain't turning to concrete. All right? But we only get a chance through caresource to experience that. As poor black people. So I asked you on this Sunday at 8 p.m. to meet me out there at caresource headquarters. It's in Mayfield. It's out there in Mayfield. Because we have to stand up and do the same thing that we always do. How many of y'all know Pinky and the Brain. How many of y'all remember that little Pinky and the Brain? And if you really watched that, you actually knew Pinky solved more cases than the Brain. But the Brain said, Pinky said, well, what are we gonna do, Brain? We're gonna do the same thing we do every day. We're gonna take over the world. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the same thing that we do every day. And that's fight for the poor and the needy. Because God said they're gonna always be around.
Yes, that's right.
See, Senator McCain hopped out there on a limb. He went against the party. He went against all the deals that had been made. And you know why he went against them? That God of Israel. Because he can make things happen. He can make things happen. All right? Do you think McCain, he's been playing with the good old boys for years. But see, when they said it happened late at night, I know it was God. That means he couldn't sleep. That means that he too knew the poor and the needy will always be here. So I commend him going against the party. Because see, I've always told the party, I said, let me tell you something. In the inner city Republican movement, it's always going to be times I'm going to go against you. Because the movement is about the poor people. It's about letting my community know that you can be a Democrat, you can be a Republican, you can be an independent, but know one thing, vote. I don't care who you vote for. Vote. Exercise your right. Because my people died for you even to have that right. See, it's important that we fight about this CareSource. It's important that we let CareSource and Cleveland Clinic know y'all need to go back. Because see, the government had decided that they was going to cut what they considered the standards of pay. They'd already worked that out. Right? But see, the problem with the plan, and I can say this about Trump because I helped him get in. So I can talk about it. The problem with the plan is he want to go to these black preachers instead of coming to the black community that helped you get in. Because see, the black preachers don't live here. You got to come to the people that help you, that know what's going on. If the government can make a change and put a stop to something, then surely y'all can renegotiate, because y'all can apply for some additional indigent care to outspend what they adjusted, right? Because see, you taking federal money. You ain't just stopping with, I'm not doing no Medicaid. No, you deciding what part of Medicaid you want. I have another partner call me and say, well, they getting ready to create their own Medicaid. So, I wouldn't want Cleveland Clinic to create their own Medicaid. And you know why?
Why?
It ain't going to be fair. It's not going to be fair. They going to pick who they want to. I want to be able to choose my provider. Because for far too long, Cleveland Clinic has been taking Ward 6 and Ward 7's property.
Yep.
They land, and the ward don't have nothing to show for it, but it's beginning to look like a wasteland. If it ain't Cleveland Clinic, it don't look alive. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, we the people, we can make a difference. They know we'll come down there on 9500, but they don't expect us to go out there on Landerbrook, because if McCain can stop the government from repealing Obamacare, then that means anything that y'all done talked about, it was all suspect. So since it's suspect, that means y'all can go back in there and get to talk about how y'all gonna help the poor and the needy, since you done took their land, you done took their property, and they ain't been getting nothing but pennies. And you a non-profit organization raping the black community, and our local politicians, they go along with it for you to be able to put a little money in their coffers. But see, we the people, we finna put a change to that. Because now is the time for us to stand up and get the politician that's for the people. Not the one that, that's popular, Not the one that everybody know. Get the politician that when you call him, he answer the phone, or he call you back in 48 to 72 hours. Cleveland Clinic don't want what Medicaid is putting out, and Medicaid is cutting off their money because the federal government is going in the coffers. See what I'm saying? So it's a two-way problem. Now remember, Cleveland Clinic ain't never wanted Popo, so that's a good excuse for them to stop servicing us, right? But as for up until 2014, black poor people were able to come there and get quality, fair, and specialized service. Why is it now you're going to stop giving us something that you've never given us before? And the only reason we got it was because of CareSource.